This is the little basin here at El Samir. I'm thinking if it's really shallow, possibly the easiest way to turn is going to be come down, tie the front rope on somewhere here and spin it and put it back. But I think if this is deeper than 2.5 foot in places, it'll be a miracle. In fact, yeah, it doesn't look like it's right deep in there at all. Oh, and because it's sort of triangular, this way narrows out. I'm thinking I might just get the back end over there, pull the front end up here. It would be nice if there's a little bit of dredging. Okay? Just an idea. Canal and River Trust. Yeah, the canal bit of Canal and River Trust. I think they should change their name as a charity to Fishing, Walking and Cycling Trust. Right, anyway, it's a beautiful day. Let's make a complete tit of myself trying to turn Mustn't Grumble round. Thought I'd just add a little postscript to this video, which is that is a bit fucking dangerous. But I'm sure nobody really cares. And another one. And I'm sure there'll be more. Yeah, as I feared, this is not the easiest place to turn. I think I'm definitely going to come down, tie on. Well, probably not that one. See, this one's gone. Someone else has tried that, haven't they? Tied on here. So I think tie on there, and then bring the back end round. So it's shallow and badly designed. Win-win. Slightly different strategy. I'm sure I'm not going to get it any better. It might not be a bad idea up against that wall and push off at the front. It's not an easy little turn, this. I still think my idea might be a goer. Tie onto this loop here, bring the back end over there. Charlotte just pulls up this way a little bit. I don't know. It's definitely not easy, this. I'm going to stop filming him just in case he gets embarrassed. I'm going to allow myself a smug little pat on the back there because we tied the front rope on here, and I just spun it round. So none of that getting stuck on the side or anything. I think that was textbook. I'm very, very, very pleased with that. If only someone was filming it. And out. That's a little bit of canal royalty there. Saturn, Shropshire Union Garrying Company. You'll see that in a lot of the waterway comics. This probably is as well. Not as well known as Saturn. So there we go. Right, we're away from Ellesmere Wharf. Fucking hell. Shallow, and still quite pleased with the way I managed to turn it at the end after having seen a couple of other people go the other way and get pinned up against the edge. So yeah, I'm all right with that. I think I've redeemed myself, albeit incredibly slightly. But I'll take that, and I'll take the sunshine as well, for as long as we've got it. I don't think it's going to, I think there's too many dark clouds up there. Excuse me, LFT. There's too many dark clouds up there for it to last all day, but for the time we've got, I'll enjoy it. There's a nice little thing to find, obscured by solar panels. A little Series 1 Land Rover. Very, very tidy Series 1 Land Rover. We're just north of Ellesmere, about half an hour north of Ellesmere. Isn't that lovely? What a beautiful sight. I like it when people take some time to make their side of the canal more attractive. How are we doing? Yeah, we're good. Look at that. Wow, what a lovely little job they've made there. Well done, guys. I wonder if we'll get to a Bridge 101 on the Llangollen arm of the Shropshire Union Canal. The sun's gone anyway, and the weather forecast is a bit ambivalent as to whether we'll get any more, but it's warm enough and it's not raining, so that's good. I'm happy enough with that. Okay, I think he might be lost. My observation about where you meet boats is proving to be more correct by the moment. Now, here's interesting for you. Bridge number 2W. I don't understand. Unless, now here's a theory. I don't know where the border is between England and Wales. If we've just crossed it, they might be making a statement by saying this is the second bridge into Wales. I didn't notice 1W, but then, you know, sometimes there's lots I don't notice, like the turn off to the Llangollen Canal. Less said about that, eh? So I will be interested to see what's on the next bridge. Well, that sort of answers that question then. How bizarre. So all that time when I thought I was in Wales, I might not have been in Wales. Oh, crumbs. Still lovely though. This is the last lock. No, really, it is. One of the things you have to factor for, and I think it's why yesterday nearly did for me, if I'm honest. It was just too long a day for me. 10 hours was just like too much, but it should really have been about 7. But the thing you've got to factor for is the amount of hire boats. It's not their fault. I'm not, you know, not having to go at hire boats, but this one, as an example, in front, runs the risk of losing his boat in a minute, and they're not very experienced. It's almost like he stops when he gets to a bridge and wants to walk it through, which is okay. I mean, better that than, you know, ramming it through. But it just means it takes forever. And you're going to get your boat in. So yeah. But we're not doing too bad. It's 10 to 3. I think we've probably got about another hour and a half, and that's going to be it for today. A light day to follow the heavy day yesterday, and the weather's held off. It's really warm, nice and warm. Not a great deal of sunshine now, but that's all right. It's not raining. But this, Chris, is definitely the last lock on the Llangollen Canal anyway. You flying in formation, how sweet. Oops. Actually, I shouldn't be looking at that. I should be looking at going into this lock. But that's funny. It happens. Oh dear. That's why they're made of metal. I can't watch. Right, it's official. Absolutely official. Christopher Harrison Hawkser. This is the last lock on the Llangollen Canal. Getting busy down there. This one here that was stuck out has lost its reverse gear, and the guy there at the back is the engineer who came and fixed it just after the last lock, and it's now broken again just before this lock, which is quite a spectator sport. Broken boats and bumpy boats. Right, we are now past the last lock, heading toward Chirk. I think that'll be it then for today. Now just look at that. How beautiful is that? Wow. I'm going to crash. I'll do. Got me photo. Oh, but look, isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. I don't need to go fast because I still got that slow boat in front. I could always get up behind them and say I'm passing, but today sometimes it feels a bit rude, and we're not in any rush. Look at this, how lovely. Could go foraging. There's some wild sheep growing over there. I'm sure we could forage one of those for tea. Welsh lamb. Oh yes. And a very strange looking Welsh lamb there. That's a weird one. Right, well, I hope they get their boat fixed, otherwise it's going to be a bit of a shitter for their holiday, isn't it? Talking of a bit of a shitter, there was another boat which looked like an illegal hire, but Charlotte checked it out and it has got a leisure business licence. Full marks to them. But that is a bit of a shitter because their macerator toilet's broken. So of all the things, of all the bad things that could go in a boat, there's not many things quite as bad as losing your toilet. We had, a number of years ago now, we were just setting off and we got down to the bottom of Tinsley Flight and I thought this toilet's a bit wobbly, and it was just after we'd had some friends staying and they were really drunk, and I think they accidentally pulled the toilet out of its base, so the toilet was all wobbly. I thought, oh, not good, not good. So we turned around, phoned Dave the lockie, and said we got to come back up, fix the toilet. So that was a week delay to our little getaway that time. It's easy enough to fix. I just got a big sheet of steel, screwed that down, and then screwed the toilet to that with some stainless bolts. So it's fixed reasonably easily and quickly, but not a job I want to do again. Well, now I've used that big chunk of steel, it's not a job that I'll have to do again. You didn't need to know any of that, did you? But call that padding for the video. Not that there's enough crap on it already. Sorry. There's another one of those interesting trees, what I like. Have I got time to look at trees? Or what's left of trees? Yes, because the boat in front seems to be just running on tick over. I think I might have to be. I don't know if it's rude, but just inquire whether they mind if I pass them. What are they fucking doing now? Are they broken down or stopped or what? No, they're still going. Are they still going? Oh, fuck knows. Oh, Christ. Now, I don't know whether these are new or old. I suspect they're fairly new. But they're not too shabby, considering. At least they've had a go at being sympathetically architecturalized, designed. Oh, I can smell chips. It's probably from that gaff over there, I should think. Looks pubbly enough. Oh, yeah, definitely. That smell that you get from quite old frying fat. That's a bad thing to say. I do hope I'm wrong. But you know, that sort of like old fryer smell. Full of bits of burnt chippy potatoey bits. I don't know where we are. Anyways, should have said past the slow boat. Which was nice. I don't know whether they were just scared or, but they certainly didn't have any confidence whatsoever. But that's, you know, everyone's new at some point. I think we're near a bit of a town here because it's a bit more busier. Should we nip in for some chips? speedboat. Are you serious? Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. So for a start, there's a 4 mile an hour speed limit, and for a second he's exceeding it. And he went on the wrong side, and I should have really just rammed him into the fucking side. Probably find it somebody's CRT out for a jolly. Oh well. Bye bye, Mr. Blue Sky. We have arrived in Chirk, and we'll be mooring up quite quickly because, you know, I believe I just did that. No power, you see, because we're going to do the Chirk aqueduct and tunnel, and then the other tunnel just before Pontcasolthe, and then the Pontcasolthe aqueduct. And I'll get the GoPro on the front. I've got another little camera that I'm going to put on here, looking down the 150-foot death drop to the River Dee below. Been out with her. Oh, well, there's our little mustn't grumble sat there, being looked after by a young girl. Make sure that nobody breaks in and steals Marley's food. And we're going exploring from Bridge 21W, which means Wales. Nice early finish today. It's now 5:30. We've been here about 45 minutes, I think. And the bad news is there isn't a chip shop, or at least not that we know of. So, oh, that Tree of Life motif outside of house. That's lovely, that. Oh, we might be in hippie heaven. This is Chirk. Oh, boys and girls, look where we is. This is Chirk Aqueduct. And I actually think this is nicer than, oh my God. Oh, I'm not sure I'm going to walk over that. Than the Pontcasolthe Aqueduct, because you've got the aqueduct here. Then you've got the railway up there. And you've got the, fuck me, that's a long way down. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Lovely though, eh? There you go, I'll take a photo. And I think we ought to wrap this video up for today. Although there's a little group of pretty girls down there. No, I won't go there. Guess where we are, boys and girls? Ooh. I've run out of vision. Not only, but also, we've just walked through Chirk tunnel and back. Oh, and I got my big brave boy pants on today because I walked over Chirk Aqueduct. I know, and I didn't whinge too much. Should have just sent them in anyway. That would have been fun. Yeah. Made some good video out of that. What I didn't catch on camera as we were coming over Chirk Aqueduct was there was a girl sat in the front of a boat, and I pointed down and said, "Does it look like it's crumbling there?" That provoked a reaction. Can't see his light. Oh yeah. Can see his light now. What are you doing? You should have been over here. Oh dear. Anyway, we're now going to walk back over Chirk Aqueduct again, boys and girls, because like I said, I've got my big brave boy pants on today, and I didn't look down much. Actually, I did look down once. Fucking hell, look at that. Oh, it's such a long way down. Oh God. Thankfully I shall be cowering in the back of a boat tomorrow. It's a nice little aqueduct though. I think I've already said that. Ooh, let's just focus on that for the time being. Right, if you enjoy this rubbish, tune in for the next thrilling episode when we will be sailing across here in a boat, and then the tunnel, and then another one of these. Until next time, whatever you're doing, do it safely, and cheers.